Welcome everybody, Tractor Chutes here for a great Sunday of StarCraft 2. In this map we're going to have a new submitter actually, so in the upper right hand corner it will be the red Protoss, plays for team wuzup, it will be ChroNiclPaiN, and in the lower left hand corner it will be another Protoss, it will be the blue man, being played by LiZZarD. Should be a fairly decent game. I actually walked out of the room while loading the map, so I do not know what skill level these guys are, so we will base it on their APM, and we'll say they're bronze to silver, possibly higher, just really slow, that's all here. So it does look like a good man of ChroNiclPaiN is going to start himself off with a pylon right at the ramp. Looks like he's going to plant some cannons or wall that off in some way, shape, or form. In the other area, it looks like we're going to have a mineral line wall off, quite possibly by LiZZarD, as he's planted the pylon right next to the Nexus. Decent placement, my good man. Looks like you were on the road to victory, possibly here. I actually don't know how I judge it off of one pylon placement, but Tractor's done it. So we're going to chrono boost the heck out of our probes here. Cue them up left, right, and center. Very well done. Both these guys are going to start to just kind of macro their way up here. No early scouting by no means here. Usually want to scout around the I like the 3 to 4 minute marks. Usually my favorite scouting time is usually when you can get at least enough time for your opponent to build up so you can get some sort of intel off of what they're doing here. There's the gateway there, so he's got himself a half decent wall off started off here with the rally point already made from there. And yes, we are going to start to get that mineral line wall off here. One gas going down as well, so we're going to go gateway gas for LiZZarD. And both these guys pretty much doing the same thing so far here. Another gas going down over here on the other end for ChroNiclPaiN. Very well done, my good man there. He is really probing up there. If we take a look at our good old probe count, we are sitting pretty even there, 15 to 14 for LiZZarD. And it is now scout time at about the 2.5 minute mark here as ChroNiclPaiN's going to make his way out here. Double gas going down for LiZZarD. Fairly interesting, mining 2 off the 1. Good count on that. Doesn't want to fully saturate that. Wants to keep one extra guy on the mineral line there. So ChroNiclPaiN will slowly make his way across the map. This is the map of Yunsu, always a cross-spawning map, so not very hard to find your opponent, I will tell you that much here. ChroNiclPaiN will get his way up there. He's basically not going to see anything out of the ordinary so far. It's not a forge, so when he doesn't see the forge, he knows his opponent's probably not going to expand right away here. Usually the only way you do that is forge fast, expand, or you're a super greedy player. So he's got the cybernetics core. It will slowly build its way up here. Gets right inside the mineral line. More in the pain. Gets actually quite a few off the mineral line. Delays a little bit of mineral time. Every little bit counts, I will tell you that much here. And at the other end, it looks like he's doing the same thing. As you can see, the cyber core going down for him as well. Both of them basically on the same time of everything here. The only difference is we do not have the second gas out of ChroNiclPaiN as of yet, so might be going for maybe a couple quick zealots and warp gate technology. We'll soon find out here. As you can see, warp gate is coming down right away. Very well done there. And mothership core coming down for LiZZarD with a stalker right away here. So stalker will be his first choice of unit here. I have to imagine a sentry will probably follow that up here. Zealots for ChroNiclPaiN, fairly decent choice. Gets his probe back here. He says, I got the intel I need, and we are going one gate into a robo. Fairly interesting gate, cyber right to a robo. Very decent. So obviously wants to get the early immortal out, or might want to look to get himself out, possibly an observer just to get some sort of vision on the other end of the map. We can see the expansion has hit the map for LiZZarD over here, and he is putting down a pylon there. So he's got mothership core and the stalker to help defend that nice and early. I'd have to imagine, like I say, a sentry possibly coming. No, he's actually going double stalker, has supply blocked himself. Very good job by ChroNiclPaiN not to be supply blocked as of yet in this game here. And if we take a look down here, he does have his one zealot on the map, looking pretty skookum if you ask me, and he's getting a second gateway at the same time. So good job so far out of him here. Does have one pylon powering each of these sets of buildings here. Definitely want to recommend planting at least two power your buildings. Do not want to get caught losing that pylon, otherwise it could really be a detriment to you, especially early in the game here. And you can see the mothership core, and there's the immortal coming out as we did expect there. So ChroNiclPaiN looking to go with a good old early immortal there. Imagine maybe one more. Oh well, Stargate really getting macro heavy on the other end here. He's got the Stargate coming out. We'll finish the expansion. There comes the sentry he's really going to need as well, so looking pretty good there. Warp gate technology, both of them chrono boosting it out. So look pretty good. Time is going to be a little bit ahead for a good man of ChroNiclPaiN here. Here we go with another pylon, double pylon there, very well done. Actually didn't wall off the mineral line, a little bit surprising. Not that it's a necessity in a PvP match, but either way, we do have a zealot. It's going to stand in the middle of the map. ChroNiclPaiN's going to relax that guy there, take a little bit of a break, and we are going to go plant a proxy at the other end, looking pretty decent there. So he is looking to proxy out probably a our warp gate, sorry. He's looking to warp in probably a few zealots with the immortal there. Like I say, a little bit of early pressure, which is quite normal. Actually, it's going to look pretty good, actually. I think he's going to have a very good chance at pulling this off here, especially since his opponent expanded. That's definitely going to go to his advantage. Really going to depend on what kind of force fields we're going to see out of our good man of LiZZarD here, as he's continuing to build up here. Getting a bunch of probes coming out as well, so looking pretty decent on the expansion. Got 2 working on there so far, pretty much fully saturated on his main. And there's Warp Gate technology kicking in now. Another stalker coming out at the same time here. And here we go, looking good. There's the one immortal. That one immortal is going to be really the difference here. Really going to depend on the force field here. He's going to have to get those force fields down somewhere. I recommend not running your sentry out, but he did get photon overcharge out. So we'll force ChroNiclPaiN to retreat and try and wait until that photon overcharge does exert itself there. Now, this is where he could be in a bit of trouble. He's got to get in there right away because he realized he's behind. Now, he probably has an idea there might be an expansion there just based on the fact that there was a pylon on the lower ground there and he had all the units sitting out here. If you take a look at his vision tab, he actually seen the whole expansion, so he knows the expansion's there. So he's really going to start pushing hard here. Otherwise, he's going to start to fall behind the longer he waits. As you can see, he is kind of setting up. He's got the pylon on the lower ground, so he will be ready to expand out of this if it doesn't work. He's going to start pushing now. He's got a lot of units. That photon overcharge should almost be expended now. Good job focusing down that mothership core. Takes that out right away. Does get the time warp down there. There's the one force field. He's got 2 immortals at this time. This is going to be a lot of trouble for his opponent of LiZZarD here. Not too sure how he's going to handle this. I don't think he can handle this, to be honest with you. All of his units down here. There's way too many units out of ChroNiclPaiN here. He's going to push really hard here. LiZZard's going to lose the expansion. We'll lose every single probe that's trying to get back into the base. Very well done there. If we take a look up on the upper ground here, has a couple of Zealots. Has a Stalker down as well. Gets another Zealot in. Trying to get the upgraded for his level 1 weapons there. Does get 1 Void Ray on the field though, but I think there's just too many Stalkers for him to handle there. If we take a look at the Stalker count, what are we at? 8 Stalkers. So I think that this is really ChroNiclPaiN's game to lose at this point in time there. Little bit of a delay before he got a hold of his units to get up the ramp there. Gets up right away there. We'll need to focus that Void Ray down right away. Would probably be recommended here. Not focusing it at all. I really hope this works out for him here. It does have the prismatic alignment, which will allow it to really melt away at those Stalkers there. Like I say, really needs to get that Void Ray out of there. We'll need to get at least another warp in here to get a few more. 3 Stalkers might be alright to focus it down, but at the same time, he's got the Zealots running all over him with the other Stalker on the ground here. Now we're starting to focus the Void Ray. Look at how quickly that goes down there. Looking pretty decent. Has 2 more going at it. 3 more Stalkers get warped in here. LiZZarD looking pretty good there. Actually doesn't focus the Void Ray. Now he's back to it there. So takes the Void Ray down there. At the same time, he's lost his Immortals. He's bringing in some more units. 3 more Stalkers coming in the back here. Forced to retreat them out of there. It's 3 on 3. Doesn't really want to trade that off. Still has his proxy pylon sitting over here. Has expanded off of this, but at the same time, he did actually lose pretty much all of his probes here to the good old Oracle. Sorry I missed that. I didn't even see that down here. Very decent move on a LiZZarD to pull that down the other end. No. I selected all units. I'm not too sure what he meant to come back to his base by mistake. Really don't know what I might have missed something there. Tractorchute may be off his game today, and I apologize so much. I'm not too sure what he means there. But either way, he's lost so many probes now that he's really at a detriment. Opponent's re-expanded here, at least working on the re-expansion. Has a very good unit lead here, as you can see, the 1 Void, 7 Stalkers, and still has the Oracle sitting on the map as well here. Oracle is going to come out with the Void, so he's really going to be superior at this point here because that Robo's not going to help at all. Now that we have an air advantage for our good man of LiZZarD here, he's going to start pushing here. Here he goes, moving across the map there. Very good defend by him. I will give him that much there. Opponent may have messed up a little bit there on the micro, especially not focusing the Void over the initial attack there. But either way there, he's going to make a pay for it, which is exactly what you need to do. Whether or not your opponent screwed up or not, you still have to pull the skill level to be able to force the counter and take him out here. He's going to send the Oracle right back in the mineral line there. Very decent move. There's really not much of a mineral line there. He's got a couple probes there. He does melt the one there. He's going to go to work on that Stalker here. I'm not too sure who wins this battle, to be honest with you. It does look like the Oracle actually wins this battle. Oracle's just so much damage, so it does take him out here. At the same time there, LiZZarD is going to push his army into the base here, and there's really not much he can do here. Doesn't even have an Immortal on the field. He's trying to take out the one Oracle here, but at this point, I think he's pretty much realized this is the end. There's too many units coming in here. He does leave the game. Wow! Very good job done by LiZZarD. I give you my congrats. My condolences go at you, ChroNiclPaiN. You gave it your all. Leaving you with this. Don't shut the curtains until you let the dog outside. I had my headphones on last night, and I still didn't sleep. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.